Hi all. Thank you very much for paying attention to us. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to give your royal thumbs up in advance. Your like is greatly needed to spread the project Guru.Markets. Now we will compare with you the current fundamental indicators of the company Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY, ticker UROY. This review was created using current data as of June 29, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company Uranium Royalty Corp belongs to the subcategory Atom. 11 organizations take part in the comparison, which is more or less representative. We start with summary data about the company. If necessary, you can pause the video. We invite you to take a closer look at all the company's indicators. Access to the database with ticker classification is absolutely free and free. So let's begin. Market capitalization of the company Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY is $0.27 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $34 billion. Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY has a share of 0.807% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.15 billion. With a subcategory balance sheet capitalization of $7 billion. Uranium Royalty Corp constitutes a share of 2.003%. Having made a comparison of the shares of the exchange and book value, we will see the following. Occupied share Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY, in the subcategory when assessing stock market capitalization is 0.807%. The book value is 2.003%. This is 148% more than the share of stock market capitalization. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Overall company rating Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY will be presented at the end of the video. Please review the logic of the analysis in full. The company has no debts. Result on the company's debts. Very good, 2 points. The company's market price to earnings ratio is 53.4. With an average in the subcategory of 209.8, which is 75% lower than in the subcategory. Evaluation of the stock price to its profit ratio in comparison with the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $5 million. Projected earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $6 million. Which is 17.3% more than the current figure. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 8.3. The subcategory average of 14.2 is 42% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market value to revenue indicators in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $30 million. Future revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $40 million. 33% more than currently. Assessment of expected future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The margin is 14.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 6.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 8.2%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 0.318%. This is 154% less than the share of market capitalization. And this fact shows the imbalance in the current market value of the company Uranium Royalty Corp, rather towards revaluation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is $20,808,000. And for the subcategory $8,209,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 153.5%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The profit per employee is $369,200. Average in the subcategory, $39,100. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 844%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The revenue per individual employee of the company is $2,515,000. In the subcategory there are $577,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 336%. Estimation of sales per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of sales transactions corresponds to 1.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 7.2%. This is an assessment of the possible risk of a short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 38% for the company Uranium Royalty Corp. For the subcategory, this level is approximately 47%. Technically, the subcategory's shares are valued higher than the company's Uranium Royalty Corp. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Uranium Royalty Corp and subcategory shares. We see that over 12 months the promotion's Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY showed a dynamics of 13.1%. Against the price dynamics in the subcategory 39.7%. This doesn't say anything definitively, but we need to take this fact into account. Before announcing the final grade, we kindly ask. Write a valuation of the company's shares Uranium Royalty Corp in the comments to this security assessment. We monitor every comment and try to respond to every response in the comments. The overall result is as follows, 8 out of 10 points. The average for the subcategory is 0.1 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire US market in general, we can note that the average score for the entire market in total is 0.4 points. Against an 8-point rating for the company Uranium Royalty Corp. Let's look at the order table, which is available. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions made by the stock valuation information and reference system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free, link in the pinned comment. Based on the analysis Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY. Information and Reference Assessment System GURU.Markets, the decision was made. Open a deal because Uranium Royalty Corp. UROY is the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you all so much for watching this video and for using the information system from GURU.Markets. You are the coolest audience on the planet.